Yahweh, una pray for me, oh, he shocked me, giddy ba, ewo giddy ba, giddy ba,
Ryan Little.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Betha. I'm so glad to have you guys here. Thank you so much for your love on the last video I posted. What? I see prayer, it choke. Thank you so much for the reception. I know that as it stands now, there are certain people that, you know, if they give them a chance, they feel your wife me slap on another verse. We can't really see things the same way every single time. But yeah, that's okay. I really don't want to dwell on that. I'm here with more interesting gist because something we don't pass. I can't be going back and forth, okay? Now, let's talk about the interview Queen, Saga, and Nini granted with Ebuka. I've told you guys before now that the only interview I pay attention to is the one they have with Ebuka, because once they have a hold of their phones, once they go outside, you know, start listening to their team and all of that, it just seeps through what they say to us, and I feel like a lot of things they say becomes filtered. I do not like to pay attention to that. So yes, they granted an interview with Ebuka, and you know, they said quite a number of things that I would like to mention here. Well, not a lot of things, okay? I'm just going to highlight a few things that stood out for me in the interviews, and I'm going to start out with Queen. Yeah, so let me just read out some of the questions Ebuka asked her and the answers she gave. I'm going to try my best to insert a few clips here and there. I mean, it's not my content, so obviously there's something called copyright. One more time, you know, it's Africa Magic's content, so we're going to find a way around it, okay? But for now, let me just read these things out here. Ebuka kind of asked her what exactly it was she was feeling when she was evicted, and you know, just how she was feeling at the moment. And she was like, oh, when she got evicted, you know, she was quite disappointed because she came into the house with a mindset of winning, and also she knows that, you know, the time she came into the house, it was obvious that some people might have already chosen their fave. But then again, she said she did not find it hard just, you know, blending in and all of that, even though she knows that some of the housemates were using her to catch crews and all of that, right? Now, Ebuka went on to ask her about the basketballs she had with Maria. And, you know, Ebuka asked her how she felt about that and if she thought at some point that she overreacted. And she was quite honest with herself. She said yes, that for her, she felt she overreacted, and it was also because she was already in her feelings, and she just didn't like the fact that Maria tried to dismiss her like that, like telling her, oh, we cannot have this conversation. Like, the least Maria could do was just explain things to her, and you know, she would just move past it and all of that. But one thing stood out for me: she accepted the fact that she overreacted. Ebuka now asked her if we're going to see her and Maria more, if they're going to be friends and all of that, and for her, she's like, there's really nothing like friendship here, but you know, no hard feelings. And I like it when people own whatever it is they are feeling with their chest, you know. No need to now say, oh yes, we're gonna be friends, when you know deep down nothing concerning with this person, you know. She was like, no, I don't really think we'll be friends, but you know, no hard feelings. Ebuka now decided that, you know what, let me ask her this question the way people want me to ask it. Now say, if white money toasts you now, do you say yes to the guy? She now said, I don't know yet, but I know I like him enough for that. So Betha, what's your own business?
If he comes and toasts you now.
I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I don't know yet, but I really like him enough for that. Yes.
Yeah. Did you like Cross?
I like flirting with him.
I just like the fact that she did not now come out to start saying, oh no, it was nothing, no, it was nothing, it was just friendship, you know, nothing there, no emotions at all. That one, I forgot wipe and slap from the screen, like, what do you mean by nothing there? Now, moving on to Nini, because I decided to watch Nini's interview first before going over to Saga's interview. You get why, okay? Now, of course, Ebuka asked her who she felt actually liked her in the house, or more like who came up to her to say, oh, I like you. And she mentioned that, you know, the guys that came to meet her, she felt like they were just catching crews and all of that. She mentioned Boma, she mentioned Yusuf, of course there was Cross and Saga, you know. So for her, initially, she thought that they were just, you know, catching crews, and she herself, she was catching crews. Ebuka now went on to ask her, okay, fine, you told us that you have a boyfriend, you kept on saying it in the house, but we did not see any clear boundaries set between you and Saga. How do you think that kind of came across? And she was like, no, Saga did not tell me he wanted more, you know, we're just friends and all of that. And then Ebuka was like, yes, he did not tell you he wanted more, but you could see it, like you could see the way he was acting towards you, even though he did not open his mouth to say, oh, Nini, be my girlfriend. You could see that he liked you more than a friend. You knew that. And she was like, honestly, I didn't know that. You didn't know that. Anyway, no need for me to even argue for you, because that one where she even do for stage say, he didn't mention it, so how will I even expect her to know that? Is it? Leave me. Leave me.
You knew he liked you more than a friendship.
Honestly, I didn't know that.
Ebuka now went on to say, okay, you know what? At this point now, we know that you want to go back to your boyfriend, right? She now said, I said, even Ebuka asked her again, like, don't you want to go back to your boyfriend? She said, it's just, I don't really know what has been happening out there. Baby, no one just cast herself, say, oh yes, I want to go back to my boyfriend. Make sure reach out, I make just wipe and breakfast. Mom say, no, we're not doing it again.
You are planning to go back and continue things with your boyfriend, of course. Am I right?
Who knows? But yeah, obviously, but I've not been out there. I don't even know what's going on out there.
I like the fact that she was able to answer that particular question with sense, okay? She was like, I don't really know what's going on out there, but I mean, yes, if I go out and everything is okay, then obviously I would want to go back to the guy. I just, like, she applied sense for that particular question, I'm not gonna lie. Ebuka now asked her, do you think it was okay being this close with Saga, even knowing that you have a boyfriend? She now said, well, maybe not this close, but then again, she also went on to tell us that she and Saga will remain good friends outside of the house regardless of whatever it is that happens. So for me, that's okay. Like, whatever they want to do right now, it don't really concern me. If now want be friends, be friends. If now want be enemies, please be my guest, okay? Now it was time for Saga. Sagalicious, Saga Lili. Better wait to be that one. Anyways, it was time for Saga, and Ebuka asked him how hard it was for him to hold back, you know, just knowing that she had a boyfriend and all of that. And in his words, he said it was difficult initially, but then eventually I got a hang of it. Ebuka now asked him, but you wanted more, right? And I said, I got to love more. I mean, I got a lot more. I said, wait till this baba they talk. Did you get to love more, or did you get more? Who should they talk for? Yeah, even Ebuka was like, he was so funny.
You're fine with it, but you wanted more.
I got a lot more. I got like a lot. We were always together. We practically shared the bed from the second or third week.
I'm sure he did not want to say love, but the love just jabber. And you know, say our ear like this now antenna. We quickly pick the signal. Say, okay, he got to love more. We dey soon now. I just like the fact that Saga did not lie one bit about how he was feeling. You know, he owned it with his full chest. I even saw a clip on Instagram where he was in a car with earrings, and then, you know, he was like, oh man, they don't drag your boy. Yo, that was so cute. Like, that's the difference between him and Ozo, to be honest, because Ozo did not really know how to handle the whole dragging and all of that. Well, that's in my own opinion. No one not vest again. But yeah, I like the fact that Saga is just owning it, you know, laughing about it, even though inside is paining him. He's not letting us see that part, and for me, that's maturity. For me, that speaks a lot about the guy's personality. And I've always said it, yeah, Saga had a lot more to offer. It's just he was distracted in the house. But I mean, it's too late to cry over spilled milk. So at this point, yeah, I just really wish him all the best, and I pray that he finds someone that will truly love him as much as he loves the person, because he's that kind of guy that once he gives you his love, like, you have it. He doesn't know how to share his attention. And of course, we all want a Saga to some extent, maybe not the whole clingy part and all of that, but we just want a guy or a girl who will be loyal to us regardless of what every other person is saying. And I kind of respect that, to be very honest. I actually do respect that. Anyways, moving on, Ebuka asked him, with Nini's boyfriend in the picture, will you and Nini still be this close? He now said, well, you know, we'll try. I mean, he's not my boyfriend, you know, he's her boyfriend, so at the end of the day, it's not really my concern. But, you know, let's see how it goes. All in all, he just wanted to respect Nini and her boyfriend, you know, even though he's not particularly excited that she's in a relationship. He's trying to respect her, and, you know, like I said, I respect that. I saw Ebuka made fun of Saga on this interview. It was so funny. Ebuka was like, this is actually the longest you stayed without Nini. He now said, boss, it's not that bad now. It was such an interesting interview to watch, you know. I really enjoyed all three housemates and just the things they said to Ebuka. I know that once they step out now, things go drop, story go call the change. But like I always say, all those ones not really concern me. That's why I don't pay a lot of attention to those kind of interviews. I only focus on the things they say to Ebuka. So yes, I'm actually very happy for all of them. I pray and wish them well. They gave us a good show, whether or not we like it, and we need to give honor to whom honor is due. So this is me doffing my cap for Saga, Nini, and Queen Saga, Nini. Okay, better. This one not going to. Yes, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. That's all the gist I have for you on this particular one. If you enjoyed it, day, please don't forget to give me a very big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. If you the best for me, never reach like that, not this. Now we're not gonna really agree for everything. Even so, it's not the agree. I don't even agree with my mama every time, so I don't agree with that every single time. So if they carry eye for me, they carry face for me. So, I'm not gonna watch a video to get the best me. You better watch. Really like the video because life is not hard on me. I don't carry anything for mine. So it's all fun, it's all laughs, you know. Let's just be happy, okay? See, the country is already too hard for us to now start squeezing face. Better smile before you get wrinkle for face. I don't talk about finish. I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? Bye guys.